Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Three Count Commentaries. Let's talk about SmackDown, Roman Reigns, Edge, and all of that stuff. Okay, so Roman starts the show with Jimmy Uso. So let's talk about Jimmy Uso for a moment, y'all. Because everybody thought Jimmy Uso was going to get punished. They didn't do shit. He was the second person on the screen when SmackDown started. The first was Paul Heyman. So I was prepared throughout the night to see Jimmy Uso get his ass beat and written off TV. That's what I was prepared for. But nope, he's still there. And he's still in the storyline. And everything's all good. Now, I don't know how long this is gonna last. Maybe they figure, hey, we'll just, smooth it over, like, we'll pave that road. We'll cross that road when we get there. Maybe he got the NOYE get out of jail free card, and he's not going to get punished. But this guy's third arrest. I was about to call him the N word, but this is his third arrest. Okay, for something related to alcohol. They should do something. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been on TV. I'm just saying they should do something. Okay, got to make a point. Send him to rehab or something. In any event, Jimmy was really upset that Roman wasn't there on last week. Roman said he's going to give Jimmy his undivided attention later. That was via Paul Heyman, by the way. He wasn't talking to Jimmy. So Roman goes out there and cuts this promo on Edge. And again, Roman is very good at cutting promos. I am unhappy with the Thunderdome. I've been unhappy with the Thunderdome for a while. And the piped in crowd noise. Because it feels like WWE is behind the times. Because just about everybody, except Impact, will have crowds. By the time the next SmackDown happens, you will also have had Ring of Honor would have had crowds. So, and I think Impact is also going to have crowds for Slammiversary, I think. I'm not sure. But the piped in crowd noise is super annoying. I've been ignoring it for a while. Because there's no point in arguing. Like, obviously, there's not going to be any noise in the building. There's nobody there, But it was really annoying. In any event, Roman comes out and cuts this promo about, talking about there's a lot of things last week that he didn't like. He says that the one thing he didn't like is Edge. He's a liar, and that Edge, he doesn't fear Edge, and Edge is not in his head. But he says that during that particular spot in question, that Edge keeps talking about, that one frame. That maybe for 10 or 20 seconds, he felt some fear. And he says, like, all great fighters feel it. Ask Brock about it. Ask anybody. When you behind the 8 ball, you do feel a little bit fear. You do feel a little bit of doubt. But like a man, you push through it. I pushed through it. I persevered. I smashed them. I stacked them, and then we printed a shirt. I was almost on the floor at that point because they were on a shirt. So I was just kind of like, Jesus. So then he says that, Edge got the advantage on him 2 weeks ago because he was unfocused. He wasn't even thinking about Edge. Edge was not on his mind. He was dealing with all this stuff in his family. And then this led to Jimmy coming out, and Jimmy, was busting Edge, Roman's balls by not showing up. And then, like I said, Roman says that I was away doing what you should have been doing. And then here comes Jay. So that's what Roman was doing. It took him literally all day to do it, apparently. But he brought Jay back. And Jay is like, yeah, right hand man back, baby. Right hand man is back. And now they're about to go back and be the tag team champions. Again, I said this too, that they were going to put Jimmy through the ringer. And then they were going to put the tag team back together and pretend that it was Roman's idea. And that's kind of what happened. They came back, and then now Jay is talking about, we need to beat the Usos again. He beat 7-time tag team champions. Like, that's what Jimmy was on when he first showed up. Like, he was talking about this when he first came back. And now people are kind of like, yeah, we tag team. Roman's like, you guys are the tag team champions. Me as the Universal champion. You can't lose. This is great. And then they did the big triple hug, and Roman was, gave them kind of the stale face. And that led me, of course, to believe that he was going to do something to somebody. I was greatly surprised that it didn't happen. So later, Jay says that he's back for everybody. He's back for all of us. He's back for the family. Okay, I respect that. So Jay talked about, hey, we fight and we make up all the time. We're family. That's what we do. And he says that Edge is the one who's getting in the way. So then later in the show, Edge cuts this promo about, this reunion won't be a happy one. He guarantees that he's going to call Roman out. SmackDown ends in call-outs like 90% of the time now. I've noticed it that instead of doing matches where guys win and lose, they do, I'm calling you out. You get out here right now. And then they fight to end of the show. It works just fine. Nobody gets pinned and nobody gets submitted. So whoever idea this was, kudos. Because it keeps working. There are no main events on SmackDown. It's just the last match and then the big brawl to end the show. Okay. Anyway, Edge says that, he wonders if Roman's going to come out or is he going to bring his lackeys with him. He's going to bring his minions. When you call somebody a minion, that's very offensive. As calling somebody a minion and calling somebody an acolyte. That's very offensive stuff. Anyway, the Usos were parked outside of Edge's locker room, ready to beat that ass. They were waiting for him to come out. Jimmy wanted to go in because he's very eager to do things now. Jay made him wait. Like, no. We're going to wait for him to come out. Going to wait for him to come out. And then we're going to beat him up. And then Jimmy was like, all right. So they did some stuff. SmackDown did things. They had commercials. I think they had a match or two or something like that. And then when he came back, they were still hanging out outside of Edge's locker room. And they were tired of waiting, so they went in. They went in the locker room and Edge is not in there. They're like, oh, okay, well, whatever. So Heyman lets Roman know, Edge is questioning your manhood. Who is Edge to question the tribal chief? Who is he? How dare he? So Edge comes out there and basically calls out Roman, says, hey, I want to fight. Let's get it. Let's get it on. I saw fear in those eyes. I feed off fear. This island isn't relevant anymore. Get out, chia. So Roman told the Usos to stay back. He's going to go out there and handle it himself. And, Roman has mastered The Undertaker's 10-minute entrance where he just walks very, very slowly. And he does everything very, very slowly with drama. Like when it came time to take his jacket off, he unzipped it very slowly with drama and took it off very slowly with drama. In any event, once he did that, the Usos came out. He looked a little annoyed at the Usos being there. But why wait? And then the Mysterios came out of nowhere. And the Mysterios helped Edge beat up the Usos and Roman Reigns. And they beat him with chairs and really raised hell. And Roman powdered. He got the hell out of there. And he left Jay and Jimmy to get the bar treatment, which is, the bar in the mouth from the broken chair, which is, now that I think about it, that's pretty smart. I never would have thought to break a chair like that and then get that little piece off of it and use it as a weapon. I never would have thought to do that. So that's pretty ingenious from Edge, as an equalizer. And as a storyline beat too, because now we have the visual of all three of the Bloodline members with the bar in their mouths, so that's pretty cool. So the Mysterios helped Edge humiliate the Usos. So we got this great storyline now where now the Usos are going to chase the tag team titles. And, so that means they're on a collision course with the Mysterios. And Edge, of course, is, feuding with Roman Reigns. And now they're building up, probably going to have that big 6-man tag, likely next week with crowds back, have Roman have a wrestling match, but not give anything away because it's a 6-man tag. Okay, that's good. Edge and Ray, they have history. I think they're former tag team champions, if I remember correctly. Somebody's probably about to scream at me about that. But look, tag team titles are some things that it changes hands so many times, and there's so many weird teams. You wake up tomorrow and fucking Brandon Vink and Josh Briggs are the tag team champions. You wake up 2 days later and it's Nikolai Volkov and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. He's like, what the fuck? Who the hell knows? Who cares? So I don't know, but I think they were the tag team champions at one point. I believe that was probably like 2003 or something. So they have history. They also have history feuding with each other. And since the Usos and Roman, beat up the Mysterios, well, Roman beat up the Mysterios. This is their revenge, so the Mysterios aren't done. There's long blood here, and I don't mind it. I like this. This is very good. I really enjoyed Roman is pretty disgusted at this whole ordeal. It was a trap that Edge laid for Roman. He walked right into it. It keeps with Edge's character that he is smarter than the average bear, and he kind of, knew that the Usos could not keep out, and so he had a trap waiting for them, and it was well played. It was all very well played, and it elevates the Mysterios. Now the Mysterios are involved, with a main event, again, and as opposed to just being, thrown away in the tag team feud. So it's all good. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. You can also subscribe to the channel via Subscribestar for $5 a month. You can look for that link in the description. Or if you just want to buy me lunch, a one-time deal or whatever, because you like what I do, that would be via the Cash app. You could do that. And I appreciate it. Thank you guys for your time. And I'll talk to you guys later, man. Peace out.
Tell me what's worse than learning all that you led to believe was all horse crap. They distort, so question as if you